want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want all the smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT jailbreak squad room. 100 ENT solve room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
Gonna come and testify in court. The dude is cooked. Denied bail. You know, I might have to do another video. It's so much stuff that they said it was almost 2 hours. And I took a mental note of everything. I wasn't able to record. I really wanted to get everything, but just some of the key points I gave y'all. Dude is cooked. Another thing the lawyer said was these people are here to put up their property to bail him out. And, you know, he should be fighting this from home. You know, he's not a threat. He's not a flight risk. Everything he said, they debunked it. He said, no, he is a flight risk because he already fled. They said, he just wants a second chance. They said, no, he has a second chance. You know what they did? They ran off all these charges previously. He'd been arrested for murder. All these charges. They said he's had a second chance. They said something like, this is the paradigm of that, something. I don't know the definition of all that, but they said that. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So, you know, so then the lawyer said, if for whatever reason, you know, and they arguing the fact that let's put them on strict monitoring, no people contact, you know, ankle monitor, such and such and such. And these people are putting up their properties, and if anything was to happen, he'd never get out of jail. Why would you say that? Like, you already admitting to him and never getting out of jail. Like, that lawyer is a dump truck. I'm just being real with you, bro. Like, me, let me give y'all some game. If I was Big U's lawyer, he never argued, and I just came up with this, think about this right now. I would have said, listen, Your Honor, my client is 58 years old, he'll be 59. He's in bad shape. He's over 300 pounds. He has knee problems, health problems. He's not in any position to flee. You know, everything you have, he hasn't been convicted. He just want to fight at home. Your presentation is everything. It's not about what you said, how you said. And I would have stood my ass up on that podium and presented this and said, look how many people he has here to support him. That lawyer didn't do none of that. He didn't bring up the people in the audience. He didn't have a stern look at. He's sitting down lounging next to his client. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I wouldn't have hired that dude, but that's part one of what's going on. He's been denied bail. Oh, so did I talk about how tough these guys be talking when they see me? It ain't like that. I don't know. Like, share, and subscribe.
$600 in there. See if he can.
Yeah, that was something different.
Yeah, he definitely went in there.
Definitely said a lot.
600 come. Yeah. Eddie Boy might be down there.
Eddie Boy, okay.
I just sent Eddie
Yeah,
Boy.
Eddie Boy got ran off.
Okay.
Yeah, Eddie Boy got ran off. They caught Eddie Boy in the parking lot, and they ran him off. They ran him up out of there.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, they ran Eddie Boy up out of there, man.
My nigga Mikey.
They ran over Eddie.
My brother.
Hey, wait, who ran him up out of there? The feds or the 6-0?
Nah, it was two niggas in the 5th grade, bro. They did school. pulled up on Eddie boy ass, my nigga. The niggas on the mini bike.
God damn.
They pulled up on Eddie boy. Told him what you doing over here.
And Eddie boy bowed down like that?
Yeah, that nigga Eddie boy got up out of there, left 600 there by himself, man. Yeah, old Eddie boy, man. Let them two niggas pull up on him in a mini bike.
I bet you what Eddie boy said, all right, man, y'all got it, my brothers. Y'all got it, brothers. Y'all
Hold on, man.
Brothers is favorite word.
Am I tripping? Or is that Annika?
That's Monica Wack. I knew
is that Annika?
That's Monica.
Oh, Annika. We get back to you later.
What up,
We'll get back to you later. Hey, listen.
Okay.
What's the deal, man?
Man, we just listened to that damn thing, and I see you kind of ran through it. I told him Eddie boy pulled up, but two fifth graders did school, pulled up on him on a mini bike, ran him up out of there.
They got him up out of there. Eddie boy had something to do.
He came back. He doubled back. But, yo, so
that nigga cooked, man.
What was their response? What was his response and his reaction?
I mean, basically, he walked in there. Well, I didn't see him walk in because he was already in. I could see him through the glass. But, you know, he shaved his head. He wasn't looking like Lewis Cannon with a whole white head. You know, he had a little bit of, he had his little white beard on, all white on. And he wasn't really trying to make eye contact. And I was kind of like sitting behind him. So when you walk in, I go to the front row and then I go all the way to the right. So I'm kind of like facing, like behind him a little bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, he telling his lawyer what he telling him, reaching around. You can see he's trying to look back and, you know, see who showed up and this, that, and the other. And like I say, it was a lot of people there showed up. It had maybe about 30 people show up for him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he seemed like he was comfortable. But you know, he been in there 3-4 weeks now. You know what I mean? So he didn't seem like he was stressed out. But he said he was stressed out. I don't know what he was doing. If he was crying or had his head down or what. Like I'm behind him. The judge said, "Mr. Henry, you okay?" And he said, "I'm just stressed out." That was his words. So, but I couldn't see his facial expressions because I was behind him.
Wait, he told the judge he's stressed out?
Yes, that's what he said.
Yeah, well, shit. You know, hey, that's understandable.
Right. So, but like I say, they used all that stuff against him, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like they trying to say he in a flight risk. They said, bro, you already fled. They said, his phone they've been tracking him on 2 phones. They said only two times in his whole investigation in 5 years that both phones were off at the same time. The one time they were both off is when Rashawn got murdered, and the second time they were both off is when they made the raid and he was gone. They said that was the only 2 times that his phone, both of them, was off at the same time. Yeah, that was crazy.
So,
Go ahead.
So when they say he fled, like,
because I don't know if they're insinuating that he knew that they was coming or something, but that's why I wish I had everything in it because I'm trying to remember everything. It went on for 2 hours. I can't remember word for word, but it was something as if that he knew they were coming and he was gone, and he reached out to a lawyer and was consulted by a lawyer to turn himself in, and he said he'd be on his way back to Los Angeles. He was kind of far out. So they said he already fled knowing that they were coming to his house at 6 in the morning. They did the raid at 6. So when I got there at 7, they was already there for an hour.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you don't think it was a coincidence that he had just left that night? Or because everybody had left?
Well, that's the thing. They said that they had pretty much on everybody, and it was only him and one other guy that they didn't have. And the other guy turned himself in that same day too. But they just trying to, they were saying that he knew something was coming because he fled. You know, they was there at 7. He didn't turn himself in later on that day. 6. They was there at 6. He said they hit at 6 o'clock. 6 a.m.
But they don't got nothing that they can substantiate that he fled other than just him being gone.
Right. But him being gone and obstruction of evidence with the phones. That was another thing his lawyer said. His lawyer said, you know, you're saying obstruction with evidence with the phone, but you know, I've lost my phone a few times. You lost your phone. I'm sure you lost your phone, Judge, and maybe your charger here and there. The judge look at that dude like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that judge, like dude come in, nice, smile in your face, and listen to all your bullshit, and that nigga shot his ass down with everything he said. He said, huh? Like, you really sitting here with this your game to tell me I lost my phone before, huh? Like, that judge was dump truck, man. But that shit was crazy, bro. Like, he really, like, they treated that bail hearing like a trial. I think that was the wrong approach, bro. You feel me? Like, because they forced them to bring up all these reasons why he cannot be let out. They said that he's a threat to the community. They also said that one of the victims who's going to come and testify in court said that, how can you protect me if you can't even arrest him? That's what they said in court. So whoever's testifying against him as a victim said that, how can you assure my safety when you can't even arrest him? So they're saying that he's a threat to people. Their whole argument is that he's a threat to people, manipulator, and he uses violence and threats, stuff like that. It was they painted the picture on him to where you gotta have Johnny Cochran, that motherfucker. Not no nigga with no wrinkled suit who wouldn't even stand up and approach the judge, bro. Dude sat his ass down with a wrinkled suit on, was lounging, and gotta look back and forth. The DA dude,
You said
prosecutor,
a
whatever.
victim?
Yeah,
That
whoever.
means we only got the two victims is Dale and DC.
Well, somebody said that, how can you assure my safety if you can't even arrest them?
Oh, maybe another witness or something, huh?
Yeah.
So him trying to troll us with that bullshit got him in trouble.
Got him in trouble, bro. They used all that against him. They said that he's using. He said that everybody knows if you say people on the streets are working with law enforcement, you're putting a target on their back. They said that was a smokescreen message for somebody to do something to us. They brought up the person who worked for him, showed his screenshot. I got the screenshot too. I had it for my own personal, just so I could have it. And they had the exact same screenshot of dude saying, "Kill 600, free Big U." They posted that on the screen and showed everybody. Said this is what his message did. His secret message he shot out there to put hits on these people. And this is his people who works for Development Options, who was just seen with him a week prior in a car with a Development Option hat on, who just got hired by Development Options, posted this in reaction to the order that Big U said that y'all should go get Wack100, 600. They work for the FBI. That's
But
crazy.
yeah,
And the DA said, or the prosecutor, whatever his name is, said that those guys have never spoken to the FBI. Never. So, complete lie, snitching, incriminating himself all in one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude got to go down as America's dumbest
yeah,
criminal.
because everything was
You got
put
what
up
you got.
online. Like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah, like, why would he do that? Like, why would he? That's crazy. Like, he's in there for intimidation, extortion type.
and
Like, that's what they're charging him with, and you doing it.
then even then, he still has he has 43 charges that he has to go ahead and beat. I mean, we're talking about as far as embezzlement, you have to,
Yeah.
that's something that has nothing to do with anybody. You can't get mad because somebody decides to go ahead and read the paperwork. Whether it's 600, Wack100, or a giraffe. Somebody decides to come out and read the paperwork that is public information. I don't find that there's nothing wrong with that. For me personally, now for other people, of course, you guys will get those commentators where people will say that something is wrong with that. But I mean, as far as the embezzlement and things to that nature, I mean, how are you? Not you. I'm sorry, but as far as Big U, I mean, how are you going to answer for that? I mean, you said that you had a nonprofit or what have you, and you were putting it into your personal funds. I mean, okay, so what are you going to say? 600 and Wack100 snitched on that as well? How?
Bro,
That's something that you did, and that's something. And look, you could take a little 100 out; they're not gonna check on you. Take a little 200 out there.
They
Now
also
you
brought
get the
up
real funds.
they also
Then they
brought
gonna
up that everything is documented. All the money laundering,
exactly.
the tax fraud is documented. They said that he received a wire for $20,000 to Developing Options account, And the next day, 19,000 was transferred to his personal account
So
and didn't pay any employees. Like they got all that
so
documented.
Exactly.
600. Was it
Yeah.
anything that his lawyer said that was positive? That was something that was like, oh, okay, that might help. Was there anything that his lawyer was given that would have released him? Like, you know what I'm
I'm gonna be real. The only thing that he was saying was that my client turned himself in. He's trying to say that he's not a flight risk because he turned himself in. The judge said that he already fled and he obstructed the evidence. They said that they obstructed evidence with Airbnb cameras out there in Vegas for the murder. Like they said, he can't be trusted. Not only he's a threat. Like if you read the paperwork, it says that he's using what's it right here? I was just reading it. Recent examples of defendants' acts of threat or threats of violence, the murder of RW, you know what I'm saying? And it goes down to the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Robbery, extortion. Like, the only thing that he was saying is that he turned himself in. And you know what the judge said? He said, yes, you did turn yourself in, and that's a good gesture. Like, but you ain't getting no points for that, bro. Like, the judge referred everything back to the indictment. Just like the lawyers tried to say, well, my client just wants a second chance. They say you already was given a second chance. And you violated that one. What's in the indictment? You was already given a second chance. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a waste of money. Definitely waste of money on that lawyer, because he can't help him. I'm sure you heard the video
Yeah.
where I just said, how would at least, like, you ain't even use basic stuff. Like, you basically took the trial to the the detention hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
you shot your shot, man.
what was the tone of the other people like that was there to support him?
Oh,
Did you
just
hear a big sigh after they denied
yeah,
him?
yeah, just annoying, like, women making little noises, emotional women mad at the world. Look, he wanted to get all the content, and he did, like, just, you can hear all the little gestures, little stuff. They focused on me. They ain't there to support him. They all worry about me, looking at me and making noises to me, like weird shit. Like, I was surprised that his sister talking about, yeah, record me switching. Like, I'm not even attracted to you, lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know your son. Like, do he know you doing this? Like, that's embarrassing.
Right.
Like, they was all focused on me. They wasn't even. It's like they wasn't there to help him. I'm like, y'all worry about the wrong shit. They must watch all my videos. The mama come over there trying to bump me more than once. Then she sat next to me. I'm like, damn, y'all must watch all my videos. She said, you said something. I said, what did I say disrespectful for?
Did the wife
Yes,
say
I
anything to
heard
you?
that. I heard
Yeah,
that. And I was actually on your live when she had called because, you know, I ran the murder mystery on the Rayshawn Williams case and everything still does not it still doesn't make sense, just to say the least. But I was able to go ahead and hear when the mom went on there. So what are your thoughts as far as how she came to you when you were on live versus when
No.
she talked to TMZ? Because that was a whole different like
Are you talking about Ray
TMZ.
Sean's mom? Yeah, I don't. You know what, man? I don't know. Like I said, you're dealing with emotional women. So, a
Understood.
mother who lost her son need answers. I just really can't explain, how she's acting or how she's feeling. Same thing with, Biggie's wife Stacey. She physically assaulted me twice today.
And then even
But
then too, just Wack100, he even said that Rayshawn's Williams' mom had came to him asking for money and all different other types of shit. And that type of thing that kind of negates from, you know, do you really feel bad for yourself? And even when when Wack had played the audio with the Rayshawn Williams with the mother and the sister, they couldn't even recollect the date
Yeah, but let's let's
on
well,
the
let's
that's what
uh,
I'm
let's talk
saying.
about what happened in the
You dealing with
courtroom.
scarred, emotional women. So that's why I don't even pay that stuff no mind. You know what I'm saying? I've been
yeah.
around this stuff all my life, so I don't even pay it no mind. I just let them talk. I let them do what they do. You drive yourself crazy trying to figure it out. I mean, you're a woman and you're trying to figure out what's going on. So I don't even. I mean, like, you just can't explain it. And they can't help themselves. I'm sure his mother. If I was like a weirdo, I would press charges.
Hey,
Absolutely.
You assaulted me
hey, so you
twice in
so
front of
you were
everybody.
saying You were saying like his mom and sisters and stuff was concerned with you the whole time today in the courtroom.
That's all they was doing.
So
Looking at me, making gestures at me.
yeah, not paying no attention to Big U at all.
Yeah, they ain't worried about him.
Hey,
And
but
you
Shay,
said
And
who
what his wife
assaulted
say to
you?
you though? What his wife say to you?
His wife said, I'm gonna sit next to you, and sat next to me, bumped me, almost knocked me off the bench. That was the first time I seen her.
Did you have a relationship with his wife? Like, was y'all cool? Because I know you was close to Big U at one time.
I mean,
Was you
we
and his
was
wife
cool. I
cool?
had her number before I spoke to her. Before I said this, I said I spoke to her a few times. You know, see, we had each other's number. I still got a number in my phone. If she got the same number, I mean, I never had a problem with her. But like I said, she emotional gonna take her husband's side,
And I
and I
understand that.
still feel I ain't done that wrong.
hey, and
Can
so
you
You know
So
what I'm
look,
saying?
this
So
is
describe?
my question as far as that, right? So me seeing you go on live about that and shit, you wasn't even expecting her to call. You was like, hold on, wait.
no, we're talking
Jay,
about two
yeah,
different
you
people.
you
You're talking
talking
about
about
Ray
something
Sean's
else. We
mom.
talking about the
Yeah,
We're not
courtroom.
talking
I'm
about the
talking
wife.
about.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah, I
talking
don't
nothing
know how
about her.
y'all.
Hey, 600. So
I
listen.
don't know how y'all.
So so listen. All right. So as she's coming at you, like, what's going through your head? Like, are you like, do I want to go ahead and get this shit out of the way, slap the hell out of one of y'all,
No,
or am
no,
I
no,
just gonna
no.
sit
See,
there and
see,
just
see,
let
me,
y'all act crazy?
see
Like
that type of shit right there. I'm a different type of individual. Like, even if she would have slapped me, I wouldn't even reacted, bro. Like, I done had women throw stuff at me, slap me, hit me, and I keep my calm. Like, I'm not. I'm just that type of stuff don't bother me. You feel me? So she did it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody with all right could have defended themselves against her.
okay, I know what I was gonna say. I got thrown off a little bit. You said I was in and out on the audio a little bit. You said something about y'all was in the elevator, and
So
I guess you took that as a time like, if y'all want to confront me, let's get it on.
no,
Like
no, no. It was more like this. We all leaving, and we gonna go sit in the elevator. I'm not gonna sit until everybody leaves, and I don't care what y'all got going. If we leaving, we leaving. Y'all not stopping nothing I got going on. So we all gonna get in this elevator. Let's go. Come on. So I'm the first one in. I'm in the back of the elevator. The wife walk in second, and 20 more people coming after her. She bumps me, bro. Like, knocks me into the wall and starts nudging me, squeeze me into the wall. Like, yeah, you happy, bitch ass nigga? You happy now? I'm like, what's wrong with her? Like, why are you touching me? So her son comes, looks at her crazy, and steps in between me and her. Like, chill out. Like I told you, I have all right to defend myself.
exactly.
You attacking me now? We on camera, so like, so but like I say, that stuff don't really bother me. Like, you got to really do something to really threaten me to get something, do something to you. Feel me? Like, cause I'm a thinker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really even tripping that shit. That shit don't bother me. You feel me? So, but it's just like, if I was a weirdo, oh yeah, I'm pressing charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, she assaulted me twice. I'm threatened. I'm here by myself, the family. It's all on camera. So, but she's not even thinking about that. You feel me? She got kids in the family. You know what I'm saying? And she's risking her freedom for some stupid shit. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, people have to really, really get out of that emotional shit and figure out the real life. You feel me? Like, you can't let emotions fuck up your life. She's worried about that nigga. That nigga been a criminal his whole life. So she's hurt, mad about that, risking her freedom now. And that nigga been a criminal since she knew the nigga. He's a jailbird, bro. He been in jail his life. So, but that's what we're dealing with out here, man.
Was media there? 600.
I didn't see no media. Nah, I didn't see no media. I saw one guy sitting next to me, an older white guy, and he wrote everything down. I should have got his number. He had his pen pad and all that, writing everything down. And you can write, you just can't record stuff. You can write everything
It
down.
seemed like all the media coverage that it got when it first happened, they would be trying to update it.
I mean, there was people there, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it definitely wasn't
Right.
no camera. Definitely wasn't no people who looked like media. It definitely wasn't nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying?
So
Now, how many?
600.
Oh, my fault.
Is there anything that you can think of? I know you was like, man, I gotta sit. I need to think about it. Is there anything else that you could think of that is like a revelation to anyone? Like, is there anything where you was like, ooh, okay, we heard the info about the threat to you and Wack and how they used that to play out or deny his bond. Is there anything else that you can give us? Like any other information that you heard?
I think I pretty much covered everything I remember. Just the key points. I tried to make sure I remember that he is being charged with the murder, And he wasn't even a suspect. They was only reaching out to family members and people who knew Ray Sean to see what was up with him. And it triggered them when she called from the mother's phone to Big U's tap. And so Ada came over asking about Ray Sean.
Is that any indication that they may be?
I mean, and they said, see, this is why I keep talking, certain things come up. They also said that they planted a bug in one of these stores somewhere and got him talking about the murder. And to witnesses about talking about the murder, other people too. Yeah, they got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? They turned this shit into trial presentation type shit. Like they like, nigga, we gonna make sure you get denied this bail, niggas. We got so much shit on you, nigga. Not only, nigga, you ain't gonna win this case, you damn sure ain't get no bail. You ain't got nothing to stand on. They got him dead bang, man. They got they naming witnesses and shit, like people who gonna come testify. Like, got 43 counts, and he's being charged with the murder. The murder wasn't even an original 43 count indictment. Now he's being charged with the murder. So, that's that nigga in a world of trouble, man. He in a world of trouble.
How many I'm gonna beat that nigga 600 ass when I catch him. Niggas, them type niggas you see there.
What is the thing, bro? I was up there 2 hours early to let niggas know I'm gonna be here. So there ain't no excuse of, where 600 be at and where, no, I'm gonna let niggas know I'm up here. Cause usually in LA court dates, nigga, it be squabbles and all kind of shit. So let's just see who really tough and who gonna be here. Cause I'm by myself. What's happening? What we doing? I don't want to hear nothing about going to jail. Cause when I was in the streets, nigga, we ready to die and go to jail. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. You gonna go to jail anywhere in LA. It's cameras everywhere. So whatever you want to do, let's just do it. So with that being said, y'all got a 2-hour head start. I'm up here at 8:30. Made my video at 8:30. Y'all got 3 hours to get here. They on there popping. Oh, you gonna be up there? I'm gonna come up. Okay, well, I'm here, bro. Like y'all saying this, but I'm here. So when we get there, it's no squabbling. It ain't no I need that. It ain't no let's do this. It ain't no nothing. It's just like, oh, niggas ain't. Well, like I said, I know niggas ain't really living like that. I've been telling y'all this for the last 3 years. Niggas ain't really like that. I've been showing y'all this, going all over the planet by myself. Them niggas ain't really living like that. I've been showing y'all. But now y'all starting to see, them niggas just be popping it, man. They niggas be popping it, man. So, yeah, I mean, niggas know where I'm at, every day. I don't know where these dudes be at, bro. You feel me? But they be popping it, man. They be popping it. But, bless their heart, man. Bless their heart. They not really like that.
Yeah, shout out to all the niggas that couldn't borrow their old lady car to pull.
Niggas be popping it, man. Niggas be living with their mama, man. Listen, man. I put in my lyrics on one of my new songs. I said, hey, man, if you got bars on your window, man, we on a different level. You still got bars on your window, man.
Hell no.
I'll read them be sweating these dudes because they don't want to die, bro. Like I said, when I was in the streets, bro, we ready to die. Like it's sad that the mentality is, you see certain people saying it. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I go to jail. That's the unfortunate reality of gangbangers in South Central LA and all over, bro. So when you see these dudes, they scared to die and go to jail. Then they're not like that. They're not really like that. You niggas scared of jail. But yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, dude in a world of trouble. We'll be at all the court dates. I don't know. You know why this whole thing started? This fool tells his people, "Yo, I won't shoot you none of my court dates." Nigga, we gonna be there for sure. Nigga, what you talking about? You don't want me at your court dates? Nigga, get your buster ass up out of here. You can't stop nothing, nigga. You's a buster. You ain't living like that, bro. He be having all these little busters food, bro. He keep a lot of busters. Like he attracts little minion type busters. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if he had real ones around him, bro, it wouldn't be no 600 running around, bro. Trust me. Nah. And I'm gonna be real with you. If he still has 600 around him, it wouldn't be no 600 out here popping it. Nigga would have pulled up at whatever beach you be at popping up. What's up, bro? What's up with you? Nigga would have pulled up. But see, he keep these little busters, man. He just attract busters, man. Rats and busters. That's all he messed with. All them dudes turn out to be busters, man. That's crazy, man. The homies used to look at me crazy while I used to be right, man. Why you fuck with that nigga? You know what I'm saying? They used to be mad at me. That's why I was saying in my video yesterday, I said, bro, You know, when I last time I saw Nip was like a year and a half before it died, and he was by by my side. I said, man, I got to talk to him, bro, because 90% of my reactions with Nip, I only seen Nip like twice without Big U. 90% of my reactions, bro, interactions with him was with Big U, and I know how he felt. I know how Big U felt about him. So he was looking at me like funny too, like you with this thing. I can't really trust you. You feel me? So when I seen him, I'm like, hey, bro, let me holler at you right quick. Like, what up? We talked like, hey, listen, bro, I respect you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see what you doing, bro. And I got my own bread, my nigga. You need somebody to pull up with you, my nigga, I got you, bro. In town, out of town, nigga, whatever, nigga, I got you, bro. I'm fucking with you. He said, for sure, take my number. He gave me his number. I called him on the spot. I never called him. He never called me. You feel me? But I wish he would have called me, and I wish I would have called him, cause nigga, that situation wouldn't happen like that. You know, not on my watch. But yeah, man,
Crazy.
yeah, that shit wild, bro. That shit wild as a motherfucker, man. Dude got his own self in the trick bag, and all his little minions is got cases too for his shit. I know they mad as mother. They
You think
like,
they
damn,
you think they
fucking with this
done picking
nigga
everybody up?
got case and shit. Who knows? It seemed like they got their big fish, bro. Like, you know, I mean, I think they start picking people up when you start telling and, you know, saying what else you know and what else you got. But I think they got who they want, bro. Like, I don't think they got nothing bigger than him. Like, and everybody who I'm talking to who has experience in the federal system, they all saying that you got to tell up, bro. Like, you can't tell on little bullshit. Like, they like, even if he tell on all the crime that he been around since in the neighborhood, unsolved shit, that was like, bro, nah, I ain't gonna help him because they don't give a fuck about that, bro. Like you gotta tell us some real shit, bro. And it's like, who knows? And they saying he been telling, bro. So, you know, who knows what else he got? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know one thing. Yeah.
When they brought
So
up the Rayshawn Williams and he would be charged, was there any type of reaction from him or the lawyer as far as the
nah, they just
information?
no, because them charging that just shut them up. That was a part of the defense to get them you know, trying to have some points like, listen, y'all's talking about this murder, but there are no police reports. This is this and that. This was 4 years ago. And when it was the DA's turn to talk, he said, no, there are charges. He is being charged with the murder. So, you know, it just really just, they're like, oh shit. Like, and I couldn't see the facial expressions. And maybe that's why the judge said, hey, Mr. Henley, are you okay? He said, I'm just stressed out. So, like I said, I
So,
couldn't see his facial expressions because I was behind him.
got you, got
So imagine if you walk in the courtroom and straight ahead is the judge, right? So there's a table, you know, vertical. And he's at that vertical table facing the left, looking to the right at the judge. So can you picture it? So if you walk in, there's a long table in front of you, long way going straight forward. So it's his lawyer, it's Big U, and it's his lawyer's son who's actually mirroring his lawyer in the courtroom. You know, he gave his you know, announcement, said who he was, and he just graduated from some law school in San Francisco. Said welcome here, and hopefully, you know, in the future you'll be big or whatever. So he's three people sitting at the desk with him. So Big U is actually so imagine when you walk in, they're sitting on the right side of the table facing your left, right? So they have to look to their right to the judge. So I'm all the way to the right in the front row in the right corner. So I'm basically all the way behind him. You get it?
you. Yeah, picking it up.
So I couldn't really see the facial expressions. But it had to be something for the judge to say, Mr. Henley, are you okay? You know, like, was this nigga crying or something, nigga? Buster ass shit, nigga. It's the shit you was doing when you turned yourself in, bro. Like, all that fake tough ass shit this nigga was doing, bro. But then you start crying like a bitch and snitching on your way to turn yourself in, bro. That don't make no sense to me, bro. Like, where's this tough shit at? I done seen niggas say, nigga, fuck it. Nigga, I'm out here. Nigga, come get me, nigga. Nigga, I'm out here, nigga. Nigga, I'm innocent till you prove me guilty, nigga. And do what I'm gonna go do, nigga. I'm not turning myself. This nigga get on that motherfucker, get the snitching. Man, I ain't do none of that. Crying like where all this tough ass shit at, bro? Nigga look like he about to cry. Y'all need to go get Wack100 and 600. Oh, y'all getting people I don't even mess with. Like, bro, you sound like a nigga. Like, bro, what is tough shit at, bro? Then you, like I say, you doing some type of sad ass because for the lawyer to say, "Are you okay?" and you say, "Oh, I'm just stressed out." Like, nigga, what you stressed out about, my nigga?
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.